Good morning to all. This is Arun. Today we are going to see bus and memory transfers. In the last class we have seen the register transfer language. So a digital system composed of many registers. That is already you know that a digital system has a many register. Here we are going to transfer a information from one register to many registers or from one register to another register. We need a path. So if we provide a separate path for transferring information from one register to another register, it will be complicated. To rectify that, we are using a concept called bus. That is what here they are saying. A digital system composed of many registers and paths must be provided to transfer information from one register to another. The number of wires connecting to all of registers will be excessive. That is, if we use separate lines for transferring information from one register to another register, that will be excessive and difficult in designing the circuit. To overcome that, we are using a bus concept. A bus structure on the other end is more, that is what they are saying. A bus structure on the other end is more efficient for transferring information between registers in a multi-register configuration system. That is, multi-register means if you are having register R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, for transferring the information from R1 to R2 or R1 to R3 or R2 to R1, if you are using separate lines, it will be more complicated. So that we are using the concept called bus. Now we will see what is a bus. A bus consists of a set of common lines, one for each bit of a register, through which binary information is transferred one at a time. Control signals determine which register is selected by the bus during the particular register transfer. So control signals will determine which register is selected by the bus during the particular transfer. So we will see through the block diagram. So the following block diagram of a bus system has 4 registers. It is constructed with 4 into 1 multiplexer, that is having 0 through 3 and 2 selection inputs S1 and S2. Based on this S1 and S2 only, this bus system works. We will see that. So bus system, this is the block diagram, bus system for 4 registers. So it has 2 input lines S1 and S0. Based on this only, this bus system works. So it has 4 registers: register A, register B, register C and register D. It has 4 line common bus. See here, it has 4 input and only 1 output. So based on the selection input only, it works. If S1, S0 and S1 are low, that is 0, 0, at that time register A will be selected. We will see that table. You will be having a easy understanding of that. That is what this paragraph says. The 2 selection lines S1 and S2 are connected to the selection inputs of all the 4 multiplexers. See here, these 2 lines are connected to C. S1 is connected to this multiplexer, S0 is connected to this multiplexer, multiplexer 3, multiplexer 2, multiplexer 1 and multiplexer 0. That is, this S1 and S0 are connected to all the 4 multiplexers. Based on this input only, which register has to be transferred the information will be decided. Okay. See here, if both the select input lines are at low logic S1 and S0, that is 0 and 0, if both input are 0, 0, the 0 data inputs of all 4 multiplexers are selected and applied to the output that forms the bus. This in turn causes the bus line to receive the content of register A, since the outputs of register are connected to the zero data inputs of the multiplexers. So if S1, S0 or 00, the register A will be transferring the information. Similarly, S1, S0, 01, register B will be selected. If register if a selected lines S1 and 0, 1, 0, register C will be selected. If 1, 1, register D will be selected. We will see that by using the table. See here. So if both the lines are 0, 0, register A will be selected. If both the lines, if S1 is 0 and S0 is 1, B will be selected. If S1 is 1 and S0 is 0, C will be selected. If S1 is 1 and S0 is 1, which will be selected? D will be selected. That is what I have already said, that based on this selections line only, we are going to decide which register has to be selected. If 0, 0, register A will be selected. If 0, 1, register B will be selected. 1, 0, register C will be selected. 1, 1, register D will be selected. So see here, it has a common 4-line common bus. This is how this works. If you use a separate for register A, if you use separate lines for register B, if you use separate line, you have to use, it will become a complicated circuit. But this bus structure simplifies it very easily. Now we will see the memory transfer using the tri-state buffer. So now what we have seen through the multiplexers, now it can be seen through the tri-state buffer. We'll see that. The 3-state, a bus system can also be constructed using the 3-state gates instead of multiplexers. Last diagram what we seen is using the multiplexer. Now we are going to see the 3-state gates. The 3-state gates can be considered as a digital circuit that has 3 gates, 2 of which are signal equivalent, logic 1 and 0 as convenient gate. However, the third gate exhibits the high impedance state. The most commonly used 3-state gates in the case of bus system is a buffer state. The graphical symbol of 3-state buffer is represented like this. See here, 2 inputs, normal input A, normal input B, and one input A and another one input is B, and output Y. So if y equal to A, comma, if C equal to 1, high impedance, if C equal to 0, we will see that the following diagram demonstrates, that is the above diagram, the above diagram demonstrates the construction of a bus system with 3-state buffers. See here. So this is the diagram, bus line with 3-state buffer. So see here, So here also a selection line, that is what we have seen in the multiplexers using multiplexer, that is based on the input 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Likewise, so here also see the output of each buffer is as a connected to a common bus. See here, A is connected, B is connected, C is connected, and D is connected. This is 2 into 2 input and 4 output. That is what 2 into 4 decoder. So the output generated by the 4 buffers are connected to form a single bus line. So that is what I have said. Only one buffer can be in active state at the given point of time. That is, here 4 buffers are there. Only one buffer will be active based on the input. If 0 0 for buffer A will be inactive, 0 1 buffer B will be inactive, 1 0 buffer C will be inactive, 1 1 buffer D will be inactive. The control inputs to the buffer determine which 4 normal inputs will communicate with the bus line. The 2 into 4 decoder ensures that no more than one control input is active at the given point of time. So this is also like the multiplexer concept, but this is this circuit is very easy, very simple when you compare to multiplexer. So just it has 4 buffers and 2 into 4 decoder based on the selection line, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. The this buffer will be inactive. If it is 0 0 A, if it is 0 1 B, 1 0 C, 1 1 D, the multiplexers will be active. Registers will be selected. If it is 0 0 register A, 0 1 register B, 1 0 register C, likewise here. Thank you.